Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
High completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. First third down of the game. It's Olsen. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose in the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. And good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Motion now from the tight end. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Now the 40 steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big... point.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First play taken, a deep shot. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception in the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
He hands it off from the gun. First and then more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Fafita. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Here's the second down play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Set now, 5 It's Fafita. Grab near the sticks. It's Olsen. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw up behind the receiver. So likely the final play of this first quarter coming up here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a big pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, TCU. And 6 more points to the total.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And now the running back's got it again. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Tapped across and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, how exciting was this first half, man? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Attempt. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Hoover. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they can kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Fafita. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense